Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. And this week on the old Magic Roundabout, we've got yet another Ford. This is the Mark III Cortina. This is the Corgi whiz wheels. So we're going to see what we can do with this. We're going to tart it up a little bit. We're going to change the wheels on it. And we give it a coat of paint, tidy it up. As you watch this go around, I'd just like to welcome any new friends of the channel. Welcome aboard. And welcome back all the old friends of the channel. Thanks for your support. Fantastic. Brilliant. Look forward to your comments at the end of each video. Okay, out then. Let's get it off the Magic. Get it on a bench and have a good look at it. Let's have a look, see what we got then, shall we? Corgi Toys. Whiz Wheels. Ford Cortina GXL. Nearly top of the range. Cortina badge on the side there. Dual headlights. A lot of missing paint on it. Wheels aren't too bad, but I'm going to change them. Opening doors. Reclining seats. That's well reclined, that front one, isn't it? No door cards. This doesn't have door cards in it. Boot doesn't open. Bonnet doesn't open. Just a black smooth roof on this one. Glass is good at the back, sides and front. I think there's a little scratch there. Dual headlights. So, 2 posts to drill out. That one there is only half a post there. Right, okay. Suspension, I don't know what sort of suspension this has got in it. Looks like it's got the lever suspension in it. I can see it moving in the back there, just underneath there. So I imagine that's about shot. Front one seems to be all right. Anyway, we'll get into this. Let me get some tools out. We'll probably change the colour on this. I did have one of these briefly. Many years ago when I first started driving. I was an Escorts. I've had these. I've had Ford Classics. I've quite a few old cars. Because you went through them when you were younger, weren't you? When you were a teenager, you went through your cars. I mean, you could buy them cheap then. Scrap yards, you could go around the breakers yards and pick bits up when you wanted to. You don't have to worry about any this health and safety malarkey they got now. You could roam around, help yourself. Yeah, I think the one I had, if I remember correctly, it was a dark. Well, I say it wasn't a dark blue. It's more of this sort of blue. Let's get it, show you. I'm stuck on it. It's more that sort of blue. But it didn't have a black roof. My mate had a yellow one with a black roof. I think he had the 2000 XL, or what is it? Top of the range one anyway. The black seats, black racing seats, and it was quite nice actually. But mine, driving down the road one day, and I'm going, you know, there's a lot of road noise coming out the back of his car. So took me and my mates at the back seats out, and well, flipping heck, I'm surprised the back end didn't fall off. All the inner wheel arches at the back. He didn't really notice it until he took the back seat out, because a lot of underseal underneath the wheel arches, because he used to put a lot of underseal in them days, claw brick underseal and bits of bloody cardboard and all sorts of fill it up. And the inside of the inner arches at the back were completely shot right away, and it was coming across the floor at the boot at the back, behind the back seat, and you couldn't see it when you lifted the boot up because of the back of the seat, and took the carpets and that out. Oh my god. So that went for a ride down the breakers yard. There's no way we're going to fix that, and it wasn't worth it anyway, because you could have picked these up for what, them days, 50, 60 quid second hand. It don't seem much, 50, 60 quid nowadays, but back then it was enough. Anyway, less waffling. Let's get on with it. Alrighty, got it done. Right, that seems to be not a round post. That's you'll see in a minute when I take it off. So, excuse me. We'll lift it off carefully, because I haven't had it right the way off. I just leave it off the thing. Get it undone. That's the base. As you can see, it's a slot. There you go. So that might have been glued back on that bit, but that's just a normal one. So there's your base. Not too bad. Right, let me have a look inside. What we've got here is the wheels, obviously. Got some fuzz around there. Not too bad a condition. You could reuse them if you wanted to, if you like those sort of style of wheel. There's a lot of carpet hair around there. We'll get all that cleaned off. Right, now, let's have a look here. Right, I can see a crack right across there. So we'll have to, and that's, all right, this is different. Oh, I see. I've not took one of these apart before, so let me just gently lever that up. That's it. Lever that up. Okay, so that's metal. That's a weird shape. Look at that. The shape of that. So that's really not got a lot of spring in it at all when you think about it. That's cracked right across there. Look. I'm not sure whether that's supposed to be straight, that like that, or not. Anyway, let's get this off here because it's got to be. There you go. Well, that's weird, isn't it? So that's that. We can chuck that in a caustic. That's cool. There's no plastic on that. But this, now I'm not sure whether that should be straight. I would imagine it's supposed to be straight. So we're going to have to glue this. Okay. Then we'll heat it up and straighten it, or we'll heat it up and straighten it first, then glue it. I've got another one of these, which is in really, 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 really poor condition, which I'm basically going to use as spares. I'll show it you. This one here, I'm just going to use this one as spares. It's got broken pillars, roof smashed down. Somebody's tried to modernise it and they basically trashed it. But I'm going to use these wheels. That's the wheels I'm going to use. I don't know. So we'll have a look. I've not had this one apart yet. It's all been glued. Okay, so that's, if that suspension is not broken, look at the state of it in here. I'll be using this one. Very crusty. Don't want to glue. Yeah, this is not broken. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to clean it up. It's got a lot of glue. You can see it shining on there. It's all glued around there. Can't see any cracks in it. I'll warm this up with a hairdryer and straighten it. So we'll use that one. These are the wheels I'm going to use. I think they'll look pretty good on it actually. So they're the wheels I'm going to use. That's all this glue and muck and crap everywhere. So yeah. So I've got a spare window if I need it. Right, we just discard that for a minute. We're not on that. Yes, we are. What am I on about? Yeah. Sorry, that's the one we want. I got them mixed up. I don't want that. That's it. I'm right now. I'm right now. Anyway, the interior just comes out. That's seats. They go right back. If you want to wash, seats will come out through there if you wanted to take them out. That's the dashboard. Steering wheel. Got the right shape steering wheel anyway. That's the window glass we're going to use, the GXL. Nice, clean. And these are the doors. It should just come straight out. Oh no, I'm going to leave the doors on. What about now? No, I think we'll be leaving the doors. Well, can I get them out or not? No. Usually with these bits of wire going across here, I usually leave the doors in because they're a pain to get. You see that's stopping it. There's a piece there, just that lip on that arm is stopping that from coming out. But I think if you lift that arm up, what you're doing, you're putting stress on that bar. And if you bend that bar and you can't get it back straight again, your doors will never shut right. I mean, at the minute, they're all right. But if you bend the bar, so I'll probably leave these doors on. They do move because there's no attachment at the bottom until it gets in the floor. But the risk is trying to force that down, you're going to make a mess, especially when you put it back together. So we'll leave the doors in. So that's a slot, so we'll glue that back in. And we'll put a rivet in the front there. The headlights I can't get from the back, so I'm going to have to try and dig them out. Now, if you look closely, they look like they're in like a unit by itself. I'm not sure if they are or not, but they might be. So we might end up putting this in the caustic soda to loosen the glue off here, unless is that moving? Unless they come out. Careful you don't take the top off these. No, I'm going to have to work at these, try and get these out. Yeah, sometimes if you put them in a caustic, usually a little bit after the initial explosion, you can put it in, and it should soften the glue up enough for you to get the headlights out. I don't think that's no. I've got a sneaky feeling that grey piece, light grey piece around there is one unit. I'm not sure, but anyway, we'll find out. So that's that. So there we go. So we got a fresh suspension unit, got it out of this thing. All right. So that's bloody solid in there. That is. God, flipping heck. This is the spare one. Got that in there. Because what I'll probably do, I'll practice trying to get these headlights out on this one. Yeah, that's knackered it. I can make a nice convertible, I can it. Yeah, I'll have a look, see if I can get the headlights out. Practice on this one rather than the other one. Anyway, I'm waffling and I'm rambling. Okay, we're out the stripper. We're all cleaned up. Not too bad. I'll do a good bit of work around here. Around there, if you can see. Very thin bit of chrome trim around there between that headlight and that there is very, very thin. So I've had to get in there and just try and straighten it out a little bit because it was a bit bent. There's that there. Removed the casting line from there, both sides. So I'm leaving the doors on. I've got to double check this is okay. It's a line, coach line through there. That line stays on. That's the bottom of the vinyl roof with that little badge. Stays on. I've done some work on the roof, cleaned that up a bit. Just basically tidied it up. Bit of roughness around here, clean that off there. That's another badge. Yeah, so basically we're all right there. This is the middle section with the bumpers. I've rounded them off and smoothed them down there, and that's the base. Now colours. Now what I've been doing, I've got some spoons here. Now this is the Ford purple. That's with a white undercoat, and that's with a grey undercoat. Okay. This is the Ford like bronze gold, which this would have had on it. That's grey undercoat, that's white undercoat. And to be honest with you, I think I'm going to go with this one because it's a bit brighter. That's a bit too dark. Let's go with black roof. 2 coats. Just had 2 coats on both these, and I think looking at it, I'll double check the Google images, but I think I'm favouring this colour, slightly lighter than this is more of a darker colour. So that's what we're looking at. So it's going to be definitely going to be this rather than the purple. Okay. I just fancied this colour to start off with, but I needed to try the primers underneath. It's always worth trying it because you see the difference between the two. I mean, I suffer from shade blindness anyway, so I'm no good with colour shades. Yeah, but I definitely know the difference between it's a lighter and a darker. Lighter and a darker. Need more. Yeah. Okay, so now I've got to paint the roof. I'm going to black the roof out down to here, and then I can mask the roof off and paint the bottom. It's a lot easier than trying to paint the bottom and mask the bottom off because you've got to do all that crap around there. Alrighty. And I've also got to check on Google Images about these coming up here because they come up on the bodywork. Whether I could do these 2 pieces here, there and there, do them colour or black. Alrighty. That's it. Out of the paint. Well, not out of the paint. You've got to go back in a minute. That's the white primer on there, and I've done the satin black roof. So all I've got to do now is mask off the roof area and I'll get the rest painted. Yeah, the reason I do it this way around is personal preference, like I said before, because it's easier for me to mask this little piece off than it is to paint all the body and then try and mask all that off all around there. So it's only a few minute job just to mask that off and mask up the pillars, both sides, and around the roof, and then we'll get some paint on it. I shall keep the doors open while I paint it a bit, so I need to get in there. Yeah, so that's that bit. I've done the base. As you can see, that's the colour it's going to be there, because on the real thing, this is part of the bodywork underneath there where it joins underneath, same as this side. So I did that, painted it and taped it off. I did that. Interior is painted black. You don't need to see that. And I've done this piece. This is the middle piece. It's got the bumpers on the back and front. I've actually used a monotone on this, and I did it yesterday, so I did it early so it can give plenty of time to dry, because you know that's notorious. You could leave it a couple of days and all you got to do is touch it and it goes dull. That's one of the reasons I don't particularly like using it, because it takes ages to dry and goes dull really quickly. But if you get it on right, and I have to really put it on right, it does shine. Anyway, back to business. Yeah, I'm going to mash this up and get the paint colour on it. Okay. Okay, we're all masked up. What I'm going to do, this is a metallic colour. So when you're spraying metallics and you want the flakes, especially when you're doing it out of rattle can, and you want to actually see the flakes, you need to pull back a bit. Don't get too close. The closer you get, the more chance of flooding the paint, and all the metal metallic bits will fall to the bottom. Okay, so the name of the game is light coats. I hope you can see this. So just light coats and kick it back a little bit. be opening the doors in a minute. So just give it a light coat like that, let it tack off, and then gradually build up. You can see the flake in it now. If I was to go too close and flood it, like I would do, you know, it will end up, all your metal will fall to the bottom, and you need it time to settle. So we get this tack off for a couple of minutes, and we'll come back and do the second coat. There you are, you can see the flake in it now. This is a close-up shot. Yeah, I've only just finished it, so it's still very, very wet. So I'm going to leave this overnight now. But yeah, you can see the metallic in it at the minute. I had trouble when the doors kept bloody shutting and opening on me, but yeah. So I ain't going to touch that now. All painted now. There you go, got the black roof on, the masking tape is out. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. It's a bit darker than I'd hoped, but you can't have everything, can you? But yeah, it's all right. So that's the body, painted and dry. We got the base, like I showed you yesterday. That's all done. So really, what we've got to do now, do a bit of detailing on this. Where is it? It's not that bit. There's this piece here. It's just, that's it. This piece here at the back goes up underneath. It's that back panel there. Now, on these, they come in different types. You could have all black and add a chrome strip across. Some were body colour. Some were aluminium. This is the GXL. A lot of GXLs had like an aluminium panel with a black line on it. So I think we're going to go with that on there. This grille was black with a chrome line across there. Okay. So we're going to go for that as well. So we'll see how we get on. I'm not going to get too cocky with the details, because I find if you get too cocky, one day you're going to mess up big time. So just take it on. Don't take it on. I'll remind myself. Right, so we're picking a brush. Find the right brush. I think this one might do it. Yeah. I think we're just going to go in with the aluminium on the back of here first. We'll get that done first. Let's see if we come up with, just gently do that over there. There you go, we're getting on with this. Yeah, I've had a bit of a busy month this month. I've got a few bits and pieces done. I did the challenge with the Mini the other day. I've got this coming out on Wednesday, and I've got another one coming out Christmas Day. It's not going to be an elaborate Christmas special, to be honest with you. But I've got something in mind. We just get this painted down here. That's one of the reasons why I did the chrome bumper in Molotov, so you get a variation in the tone, if you know what I mean. Know what I mean, John? Know what I mean? John got a Toshiba, John. And my missus is very good today. She's just finalising all the Christmas present wrapping. I'm no good at wrapping presents, to be honest with you. If it's a square box, yeah, I'm up for that. But if it ain't square or oblong, or it's got these dodgy sides and it's got, nah. I'll make a mess of it. My mum makes it reckons I do it on purpose, but no, I don't. Some people can wrap presents and some people can't, and I'm one of them that can't. Excuse me, got the sniffles. I always do this time of year. Just get them end bits in case you see them. It's not worse than putting it together and you see flipping out. There's a bit there that you could have painted and you didn't. So it looks a bit motley. I'm just trying to ease that out a little bit. Right. That's that back panel done. What else we got? I've got to paint the ground. I'll do the while I've got the silver in my hands, I'll get the lights. We'll get the lights while we're at it. So he's cleaning the brush and then getting it dirty again with the silver. Makes sense, don't it? Do around that bit of bonnet and all while I'm at it. What time we? Anyway, I'm going to carry on doing this because we're on at nearly 8 minutes. Okay, that's the detailing done. So we'll see the front end. Done all that. That's down the sides. This isn't so good this time. I'm not happy with the side scraping. I didn't do very good with it actually. And I'm debating whether to strip it and redo it again at some point. I can't do it now because it's due out tomorrow. I've had a busy month this month on these, but yeah, I wasn't happy with it. I think it was the fact that the line wasn't prominent enough. And I sat here this morning debating whether to do it or not. And I thought, shall I do it? Shall I do it? And I did it. And once you start, you can't really go back. And this side was okay. It was just this side I had a problem with. Here, around there and there. So forgive me for that. If you see it, you notice it. Apologies for it being a bit of a mess, but I was going to just ditch the video completely and not put one out today, tomorrow, but I thought, no, I can't do that. I might as well just show you that nobody's perfect. It does happen all the time. You know, like we were saying the other day, getting cocky. What I should have done, I just left it painted and shouldn't bother scraping it. But there you go. You make these decisions, don't you? Sometimes you regret it, but we're only human. So there you go. The chance I'll get this restripped at some point. Let's get it together anyway. Let's get it together. Let's get it together. Get the old magic carpet out and give it a go. Here we go. Onwards and upwards. Don't worry about it. It happens. A bit naffed off, but what can you do, Rodney? What can you do? Just move on. I'm crying about it. Right, let's get the roof in. Right, roof is in. Right, with this one, you need to put dashboard in. Get your dashboard in. Because that goes, whilst the doors are open, it sits over there. Come on, mate, don't start. Don't start. Get it by that, try and get it in, get it over there. Are you toe rack? I just dry fitted this not more than 10 minutes ago. And it went straight in. Maybe that door needs opening a bit more. Let's get them right open. Might be it. It might be it. Might be the fact I need that door open. So there you go. There you go. Seats. Let's go in there nice. Down. Okay, that's that bit. I'll glue that back on because it kept falling off. So it needed gluing on. This should be this bit. Making sure it goes up, clanks up like that in the back there. That's it in the front. Get his wheels in. Right, okay. Before I go any further, I need to get my rivet. I am going to glue the back here because there's no rivet there. It's just a pole, a slot, if you see what I mean. It's just that. So just make sure this goes on without any real problem. That should be all right there. It looks like it's okay there. Doors. Yeah, they fit better. That sits right. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Right, okay then. So we'll get the rivet art in. Yeah, don't worry about me taking it apart. It's not a problem. These are soft aluminium rivets and they drill through a lot easier than the original rivet, original post. Trust me, I've done it before. So it's not a problem. Right, I'll put that in there like that. Give that a second to take. Push that down at the back there because I need to put a bit of super duper in here. Well, I don't know why I did that, put that in there like that. I don't think it was necessary. Right, we'll leave that to take a minute. I better hold that down actually because it's not... So in fact, what we can do, we can use a bit of this. Well, that ain't holding it down either. I'm not having a lot of luck with this one. Caused me a few problems, this one. Oh, that's got it. That's got it now. Yep, that's got it now. Right, there we go. Get it on the old Magic and see what it looks like. Okay, change of plan. As you see me assemble this, and I was going to put it on the Magic Roundabout, and I was debating whether to repaint it or not. So what I've done, I've masked all the rest of the car off without taking it apart, and I've repainted it. I got rid of that horrible line I did, which I wasn't happy with, to be honest with you. It just wasn't sitting right with me. So it's still a bit tacky, but it was successful, and I think if you agree, that's better. Okay, so there you go. I had all the video made up and edited and everything, and I decided last night, I know it sounds crazy, but last night I was sitting there, it was just bugging me and bugging me and bugging me, and this morning I got up. That's why the video's late going up. I came down the shed this morning, put the fire on, masked it off, painted it, lacquered it, and I've just touched up one or two little bits on it, and I'm happy with it now. Okay, so we'll get it on the Magic now and we'll have a look at it. This is what we started with. Mark 3 Cortina. So have a look, see what we did with it, see if you like it. Have a look at this. Here we are then, all done and dusted. Yeah, after its repaint. It wasn't sitting right on me, had to be done, I'm afraid. So apologies for being a bit late uploading this video, but I think it needed doing. It wasn't sitting right with me. So here we have the old Mark 3 Cortina, done in a Ford bronzy colour, metallic. Yeah, new set of wheels on it, better than the original wheels, the whiz wheels on it. Yeah, got a bit of detail going on the front grille. Dual headlights are back in, number plates on. There you go. Well, I hope you like this one. At least we got no chipping paint on this one. Just a cock up on the line. But there, live and learn. Yeah, you can really see that metallic stands out now on this. Okay. Okay then. Right, I look forward to your comments. Above all, be happy. Enjoy whatever you're doing. And we'll see you all on Christmas Day with a Christmas Day video. Okay. See you later then. Bye for now. And we'll cut it at the front. Here we go. Bosh.